Welcome to the universe, everybody. Today we are in Anytime Fitness for a different kind of video I want to introduce to you guys because I am starting training for a 30-mile unicycle race in April. And I want to do a fundraising campaign to go along with it. I don't want this race to just be about me. I want to use what I'm doing to try to give back to an organization that's meant so much to me. I am going to be raising money for Camp Kesem. And you can watch another video about this on my YouTube channel. But essentially, Camp Kesem puts on a week-long summer camp for kids whose parents have been affected by cancer. It also provides a whole host of resources for these kids to connect with others that are just like them and to get the help dealing with something that is so emotionally hard to deal with. They have a lot of responsibilities. They may have to take care of younger siblings, and they may just be forced to grow up faster than any kid should have to, dealing with something so traumatic. You know, the camp is really important because it helps kids just be kids for a week. One of the things that is really popular at Camp Kesem, just like any summer camp, is making friendship bracelets. It's one way that you can just show somebody that you care about them, show them that you support them, and maybe just want to make them smile, maybe make their day a little bit brighter. I have one of my friendship bracelets, probably the first one I ever got at camp, and I tied it around my ankle and I wore it for years. I wore it every single day. I never took it off until it fell off into a piece of nothing. So I am gonna tie it around my unicycle while I'm training and try to constantly remind myself what I'm doing this for. Kesem really has been a part of my life almost as long as I've been unicycling, and so I wanted to try to do something special to support the cause. I'm going to be raising money for the Augustana chapter of Camp Kesem, and I think it would be really interesting if you guys would reach out and support me by donating whatever way that you can, whether that's donating per mile that I do during training. I'm going to be posting all my workouts and updates right here and on YouTube. You can donate just a flat amount that you want to give to try to support this cause. I'm also going to be keeping track of how much we've fundraised and also trying to highlight those individuals who have supported my campaign the most. I'm going to be posting right here on screen and also putting a link down below where you can access my Venmo. That's the universe, or at More Wheels, More Problems. Go there, donate today. That's all for today. Go explore the universe. Welcome back to the universe, everybody. This is day 2 of my Dirty 30 unicycle race training. Today we're keeping it simple. It's just a 5-mile outdoor unicycle ride. I'm up to 56 ounces of water today. This is my little mandrake I'm growing on Plant Nanny, which is a fun little app I use to track my water intake. Go ahead, like and follow this page to watch them grow. Remember, we're raising money for Camp Kesem. We are up to $70. Thank you, Hobo Dan, for your contribution, a fellow unicyclist. Go check him out on YouTube. I wanted to add a few more things to these training updates, so every day I'm going to highlight a song that struck a chord with me. Just a song that I really like or listened to that day that made me want to show it some appreciation. Today is the song Where Rainbows Never Die by the Steel Drivers. You may recognize the singer as Chris Stapleton before his explosive solo career. This song has a lot of heart and always makes me think about life and maybe what comes after this life. It helps put me at peace. So listen to this song if you like country music or Chris Stapleton. I also want to leave you guys with a positive message or call to action. So today's message is to do something that scares or challenges you. You may know that Camp Kesem takes place over 1 week every year. There's only one day where we directly address cancer and how everyone is affected by it. The whole camp, age 6 to 16, meet in one room, and completely at random and completely by choice, campers are given the opportunity to stand in front of everyone and share their story and talk about why they're at camp. No one tells them they have to do this. We only ask that everyone who is not the person speaking to remain quiet and just listen. The stories that I have heard have brought me to tears and will still occasionally cause me to feel emotional. It is scary to stand in front of a group of people and be so vulnerable. And everyone has something that they're scared to do. But just like in Kesem, the reward can be so satisfying. The these kids at Kesem are always ready with supportive snaps, hugs, and smiles, and the energy at dinner after this ceremony is like nothing you can imagine. The kids sing louder and laugh harder and smile wider than you've seen in the whole week. I'm going to be riding lots and lots of miles in preparation for my race, and I know the race itself will be difficult. It's scary to talk to you all and to have people watch me talk to the camera, but I think it will all be worth it in the end. To push myself to my physical limit just to see what I'm capable of and to raise money for something so amazing. I'm really excited to see where the next couple of months takes me. And that is part of what it means to explore the universe. It's to go out and do something that scares or challenges you, that nobody told you to do, in hopes that it leads to something amazing. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember to donate at the link below, Venmo, the universe, at More Wheels, More Problems. Thanks for watching. 6 a.m. The world is dark and quiet. My wife is sleeping next to me. 6:15. The world is dark and quiet. 6:30 this time. Wait, I just looked at my phone. 6:45. Okay, I'm up. Welcome back to the universe, everyone. It is 7 a.m. at Anytime Fitness. I got a later start that I wanted to, but who wants to get up in the morning to go to the gym? It's day 3 of my 30-mile unicycle race training vlog / fundraiser. Today I have a quick chest day routine. I'm at 12 ounces of water for the day so far. Who cares what it was mixed with? It counts. Look, my little mandrake, he's growing up so fast. I use Plant Nanny, an app that tracks your water intake for the day. When you drink, water your plant and he'll remember how much you drink. I'm going to start with a 5-mile indoor bike ride, going for time, not for distance, but this is my warm-up, so I'm not going super fast. I'm going to move into doing 4 sets of 135-pound bench press, 10 reps each. I'm going for a sustainable training routine that helps me get fit without getting burnt out before my race. I'm not necessarily trying to get huge. I'm then going to do 3 sets of 25-pound incline fly with dumbbells, 12 reps each. This is going to help target the upper chest. Then we're doing 4 sets of 30-pound tricep pull downs. The weight isn't super important here. I'm doing 15 reps each, and I know how to maximize the squeeze for a tricep workout, so I'm just going to do enough to feel some hypertrophy. Then I'm doing 3 sets of 15 crunches. We all know how important abdominal muscles are to unicycling, and if I wasn't as sore, I would do an endurance exercise like planks, because this will really make a difference in my longer unicycle rides. Finally, we're finishing with 3 sets of 10 reps of hanging oblique leg raises, or whatever you want to call these. I did 5 reps on each side. Again, I'm super sore from my training this far, and it was enough to make me feel the burn. Remember to like and share these videos. The fundraiser is still going strong. I want to highlight Hobo Dan again for his $20 donation. Go check out and support his YouTube channel as well. We're at $70 total. Let's keep it going. You can use the QR code on screen to find me, or search at More Wheels, More Problems on Venmo. What struck a chord for me today was the song Wet Dreams by J. Cole. This is not a song for children, but I really like rap music. It came across my playlist, and I just really enjoyed listening to it. I think J. Cole is one of the best rappers out there, and this song does such a good job of highlighting what a good storyteller he is with his music. If you like J. Cole, tell me your favorite song in the comments below. Finally, my message today is about the difference between motivation and discipline. Most people know what I'm talking about, but especially those people who have a New Year's resolution to get in shape. Both of these are tools that push you to do something, for example, working out. I like to think of motivation like Remy, the little rat from the Pixar movie Ratatouille. He's the little guy that sits on my head and totally takes control, and I can't help but be productive or work hard, and it feels good. But you don't always have a little rat under your hat, and it can feel really hard to get out and do hard things even though you know that you should. That's where discipline comes in. See, every time you go to the gym or go to work or practice your craft, you are also training your discipline. You're doing that thing and training yourself to see it through even at varying degrees of effort. Motivation is always going to have highs and lows, but your discipline usually only increases, usually at a steady rate. You're bound to hit a low motivational state, and if you don't have discipline, you probably won't get it done. So it's important to set attainable goals, set a schedule, and remind yourself of the consequences of not following through. For example, if I don't get up every day and get on this bike, I'm going to pass out in the middle of a bike trail at mile 20 during my race. Finally, celebrate the little wins along the way. Celebrating new PRs, finishing long projects, and recognizing the higher quality in your work over time are all things that will help your motivation, or put the rat back under your hat. Thanks for watching, everyone. Go explore the universe. Welcome to the universe, everyone. Today is day 4 of my 30-mile unicycle race training vlog / fundraiser. It is 7 a.m. again at Anytime Fitness. You are going to watch me fixing my most recent video on the bike today because I was notified that it did not post right. Whoops. I had 12 ounces of water today. My mandrake has not grown at all since yesterday, but stay tuned because I feel a growth spurt coming. Today my workout is starting with a 5-mile indoor ride again. I'm hoping to get outside again very soon on my unicycle. It is starting to warm up, and riding on my days off from the gym is a great way to stay active even when I'm on my rest days. We're then going to do 4 sets of 10 by 50 pound dumbbell rows. I'm doing these one side at a time to really focus on the contraction of my back muscles. Then I'm going to do 4 sets of lat pull downs, 10 reps each. I can't remember what weight I was using. It was really light because, like I said, I'm not trying to get huge, just doing a sustainable workout to avoid burnout before my race. As the weeks pass, this will increase, but for now, we're just focusing on getting good contractions. Then we're doing 4 sets of 50-pound cable rows, 10 reps each. I'm really focusing on the stretch here and getting a full range of motion. It's okay to round the back a little bit in this specific exercise if the weight is not too heavy. I'm more concerned with getting a stretch in my shoulders. This exercise should not be putting a lot of weight on your lower back, or you need to move the weight down. Finally, I am supersetting some dumbbell curls for the biceps and burpees to target my core. I'm really regretting doing this last. We are at $100. This is huge. Thank you for liking and sharing this video. It has made all the difference. The more visibility this series gets, the better chance I have at raising more money for Camp Kesson. Big shout out to John Stern, breaking the current donation record with $30. If you want to be in the donation spotlight for yourself or to promote your channel or whatever you're working on, leave a comment when you Venmo the universe or at More Wheels More Problems, or scan the link on screen. What struck a chord today with me was a song called Baby Blue by Action Bronson featuring Chance the Rapper. Again, this song is not for children, so be warned. I honestly have never heard this song before, but Amazon Music knows me so well and put it in my For You playlist, and I loved it. It had me so hyped I listened to it again and sang along in the Anytime Fitness shower room. Today I wanted to talk about another reason I started the universe. And by no means am I qualified to be giving anyone life advice. These are more or less my stream of conscious thoughts about life. It was in the middle of last year when I realized I was feeling lost. I felt like I had accomplished so much and was suddenly without purpose. I had spent my whole life up to that point working my butt off to get into college, to get into a good grad school, to get a good job, to move out and make it on my own. I had finally done that, and it felt like I wasn't working for anything anymore. It was like I was holding on to Jack Sparrow's compass from Pirates of the Caribbean. See, the compass seemed like trash to anyone who found it because it wasn't pointing north, but it was never meant to point north. It pointed towards what Jack wanted most. And at some point, Jack didn't know what he wanted, and the compass just spun in circles. See, I knew I still had some responsibility. Go to work, stay in shape, feed yourself. But I didn't know what I would be doing that would be laying the path for something greater. It took some soul searching to discover that I didn't have a lack of easily attainable goals to start pursuing. I just wasn't being told what to do anymore. Even in college, I was busy and felt like I had purpose because I had committed myself to doing 10,000 things, and then my schedule just sort of booked itself. Go to this meeting, be at this show, study for that test. I chose to give my time away, knowing that it would eventually be for some greater purpose. But now there was only motivation and no cause. And then I realized I could go back and give some of my time to those pursuits where I couldn't see the end goal. I could start unicycling again. I couldn't foresee that really going anywhere, so it was put away for a while. I could try something new, like taking it off-road. I could ride my unicycle down the busiest street in my town. Or I could do something safer than that. And then it led to new friendships, it led to me starting this channel, I developed new skills in video editing I never had before, and I visited places I had never been before. It was starting to move me toward things I couldn't even have imagined. I realized I was failing to see that the person I am now is the accumulation of all the choices I've made in the past. No decision was less important because it all led to the person that I am today. And maybe the compass was trying to point itself down at the couch I was sitting on for a while because I needed a break. But once I started exploring the universe, the compass started to point me to new places. And just because I didn't know where it was taking me didn't mean that the journey would be any less fun. So my message today is to follow your own compass. And that may sound corny, but it's a good tagline to say that you have to live every day fully, rather than postponing your gratification or purpose in the pursuit of something in the future that you think you may want that may or may not arrive for you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Go explore the universe. Welcome to the universe, everybody. Today I'm in my car outside Michael's, the arts and crafts store. I've got a little bit of an idea that I think can help my fundraising goals. Today is an active rest day. I did not go to the gym today, but I did get in an outdoor ride on my unicycle. It was really warm in the middle of the day while I was working, so I really thought I was going to get a little bit of sunlight and a little bit of warmer weather to do some riding in, but even with a heated sweatshirt on, I was really feeling cold out there. I was also planning on doing a little bit of a different video tonight, which is going to end up happening later this week, so I wanted to ride around in a well-lit area for safety reasons as well. But regardless, you're going to see some footage down below of me just riding circles around a parking lot and catching some Pokemon, so enjoy. Still no growth today from my mandrake, even with 56 ounces of water in me. I know you guys are all waiting for that growth spurt, and so am I, so stay tuned. I can feel it coming tomorrow. We are still at $100. Keep liking, keep sharing this video. Nobody's beat John Stern yet for the top donation. $30 isn't a lot. I know you guys can beat that. What struck a chord with me today was the song The Sound of Silence, and I would be lying if I said it wasn't the version by Disturbed, though the version by Simon & Garfunkel is obviously the original and best version, but the song I just couldn't get out of my head today was The Sound of Silence by Disturbed. I was screaming it in the car on my way home from work today to relieve some stress. At least music is a way that I find some relief from the stresses that build up during the day, so that is what struck a chord. If you prefer the Simon & Garfunkel version too, let me know in the comments below. If you prefer the version by Disturbed, also put that in the comments below. Or if you're like my wife and you prefer the version that's in the movie Trolls, leave it in the comments below. In lieu of a deep message today, I want to present you guys with this clip of a trip I took just after my ride today, and I want to hear what you guys think. Welcome to the universe, everybody. Today I'm in my car outside Michael's, the arts and crafts store. I've got a little bit of an idea that I think can help my fundraising goals. So everybody has seen those bachelorette parties where they put a Venmo link on the back of their car that says, buy the bride a drink. I think I could do something really similar with that because I'm on a unicycle, and I think just about everybody in traffic stops to take a look at the unicycle riding next to them. So I'm really hoping that if I can do something like that to draw attention to not only me, but to my Venmo, hopefully I can grab a couple people who are willing to throw a couple bucks towards Camp Kesson. So come along with me. We're going to try to come up with something creative. So I'm in the customize your own t-shirt section, but I don't think that's really going to do the job because I don't think just me wearing a t-shirt and unicycling down the road is going to get people's attention quite enough, even if I were to put some really big letters on it. I just think that people are going to notice the guy on the unicycle and not that it says in tiny letters, donate to the Universe Venmo. Okay, I also don't think I can just ride around with a billboard on my back because that's going to turn me into a wind sail real quick. And on a sport that is focused on balance, I don't think that's going to work out. But this would get everyone's attention. Likewise, I think a poster board is just going to be too flimsy. It's not going to stand up to any kind of weather or wind. Let's think of something else. I'm also picturing something that just kind of flies behind me in the wind, like a kite. but I'm obviously not on a bike and I'm not going very fast, so I'm not exactly gonna look like a skyrider behind a plane. If you guys have any ideas for how I can advertise for the channel, advertise for the fundraiser while I'm riding my unicycle around town, leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go explore the universe.